became yourself and some didn't. But just the same, like I said before, we're all here for a reason. Sometimes people come in our lives for a reason. You ever been in a situation where somebody come along, you don't know, but you just form a connection with that person,
Oh yeah, lot of times.
and
Yeah.
you do some things together, and you probably become like best of friends or buddies for sometimes a whole month, sometimes a whole year, sometimes longer.
Right.
And then something change, and it's not always negative. And then they move on. You know that if you were to look at life in an optimistic fashion, you'd realize that that person probably came in your life.
For that moment.
Yes, yeah, for that moment.
Just for that moment, right?
To steer you into a certain direction, because I have made decisions in my life that I had no idea I would have been doing it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like the Amazon owner, can't remember his name right now,
I know who you're talking. The billionaire guy.
the billionaire guy.
Jeez, what's this? It just slipped me.
Who is talking about making regular trips to the moon, is it moon? Mars. One of them.
Outer space.
Yes, outer space.
Right.
And if you look in his eyes, you can see the passion when he speaks. And he said, you know, when I was a child or when I was in school, I promised my teacher, he loved this particular teacher, and he promised her that I'm going to have a ticket for you to go on a spaceship to travel to the moon. That's what it was.
Right.
And at
His
that
name is
time,
Basil.
Basil.
Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey
yes,
Basil.
Jeffrey Basil. I bet you he wasn't even thinking that time that he would be the owner of Amazon.
Right.
He had the vision, but we don't know what direction God is going to lead us into. If you get prophesied, if you get a prophecy, say that you're going to be this great innovator, and you're going to change people's lives. You know, it's not for you to think and look at yourself and say, how can I? You know, what make them think, you know what I mean, this must be a mistake. You know, I'm not even thinking about that. Who knows if he was thinking that?
Right.
He just knew that he wanted to be able to give his teacher a ticket to go to the moon. And he talked about it. He was a child. And look what happened. He ended up starting this network, this internet shopping thing. Look how rich this man is now that he have his own space.
You can't go buy the moon.
Yes, he can go by the moon. And he said, I just want my teacher to know I have your ticket.
Oh man.
And that's what I'm saying. People come in our lives for a purpose. We may not see it right now. I've had occasions where I look back in my past and something will just click and say, oh, shoo. You know, that was, you know, and you trace your steps and you say, oh my gosh, if I didn't meet Tom or Dick or Harry or Marlene, I wouldn't be doing this right now. So you see, folks, the fact that you're listening to me right now, you probably can't imagine why you would be. Maybe you are very healthy, or maybe you think you're healthy. But then again, maybe you are someone who's supposed to be the vehicle or the informant or the message bearer to someone who might need my help. I'm sure you all understand what I'm saying. Because I've had a lot of clients who have come in and they have no clue. They don't know the person who gave them my number. You see?
Just dropping at them lap.
Just jumping in lap. You know, so you are driving right now, or you are sitting down somewhere, or you turn the dial and you hear my voice and you stop. And you say, but I don't need this person, you know. But listen, folks, everything is for a reason. I don't believe in coincidence. Who knows? You might go to work. Maybe 5 months from now, somebody might come up and say something, and you say, "Oh, you know, I have this number." Or you go on this and you hear this lady talk.
I hear this lady on the radio.
Yes,
Right.
she probably can help you. And I said, help, folks, because we do not offer cures. I am not a medical doctor. I do integrative health, which means that I do not discount your doctor and their abilities. And I heard a doctor said it this week. I like to listen to lectures, and I like to read. I'm a book person, always reading something. And doctor was saying, you know, I, as a doctor, our job as doctors is to help you to get rid of the symptoms. We strive on getting rid of the symptoms. We try to make you feel comfortable. We give you medication if you're in pain to stop the pain. All this time I'm listening to him, he never once said, we're trying to prevent you from getting worse. It's all about making you comfortable. At least if you're going to the emergency room and you're in bad pain, because it has happened to me before.
Right.
And when you're in serious pain, you don't care what they do.
Give me the drug.
Just get the pain away from me. And that's when you would probably just want to hug on a doctor, kiss on a doctor, and all that kind of stuff. Because they're great people. They studied hard. You know, they spend many years, and it costs them a lot. So, yes, they save lives. But, folks, don't get it twisted. They're awesome people, and they have their purpose. And I think I'm awesome, too.
There you go.
And I have my purpose.
Right.
So if you draw the line, if you have a condition that you've been seeing your doctor for, and he has used up all his resource and he can't think of anything else, you know, probably at this point he's at the guessing stage, and he can't relieve your problem, maybe just come and make an appointment. You come in. Who knows, just by talking to you,
See there?
you don't know what I might uncover or what you might discover. So that's why it is good to not depend on one source. Only God. That's the only one source. But he put people in our lives to help us because we don't know everything. Some people are very arrogant and they think they know everything. I've had clients who come here, they're very few though, who, no matter what we see, or it's so obvious, they are in denial. And my message to this individual is, remember, God made you and he made you perfect. But as human beings, we falter, we make mistakes.
True.
We assume that we are eating healthy. And I am not hitting anyone, but vegans and vegetarians, listen to me. Do your homework before you switch to become a vegan or a vegetarian. Do your homework. Remember, those terms were made by man. And it's not everybody should be one.
And everybody fit.
And everybody fit. Just like you size 10 feet, you can't wear size 8.
Right? Especially if you have no
Right.
idea about it.
I was at a training yesterday, all day, up in Pennsylvania. It was very intense. But the facilitator, he said some very powerful things. He wrote a number of books, and he makes a lot of gadgets. He's very, very smart. And it was a small class, and he was saying some things, and he said he noticed, and from research, that vegetarians, when they get sick, they really, really hurt. So I piped in and I said, so what about vegans? He said, don't even talk about them.
Oh, Lord.
It's about 3 times. They suffer 3 times more.
Wow.
Because not everyone is meant to be a vegan or a vegetarian. And I know a number of vegetarians and vegans who have shocked people. And they get cancer. And people can't believe. I know a few of them personally.
Right.
The first one was a dear friend of mine, my family, many, many years ago. He died probably about 15 years ago. And he was one of the sweetest person ever. If he sees a mosquito, he will not slap it. Most wonderful person, but we always mouth him. We always tease him and say, maybe you need to change your diet. Maybe you need to eat something else. Because he eats the same thing all the time. He was a vegetarian.
Right.
And we usually tease him, because we do some work together and stuff. And so maybe you need to try. And he was very tall and slim. And we sort of mouth him, and him insist. He was determined to eat his vegetarian food all the way. But every time I look at him, I could see that something wasn't clicking right. You know, you can look at some people and you just know that they're not getting enough nutrients.
Right.
You know, but I wasn't even practicing then. He was just a friend. And lo and behold, I was shocked. I got the news that he had cancer. He developed cancer. And when I heard, it was like so late in the stage. And I had to go and visit him in the hospital. I went and I cried.
Oh man.
It's the first time I've seen someone who has cancer. And I cried. I was overcome with emotion. Even my husband, when he went in and looked at him, because we all loved him.
Right.
Everybody cried because we said, but he eats healthy. He's a
Right.
vegetarian.
You didn't expect it to be like that.
You know, he's so awesome. He can change the world. But folks, we just don't know. And that's why you need to call and make an appointment.
Absolutely. Get the information.
914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. How many of you folks know someone like that? If you can think of that person right now, you need to give them my number. The fact that you have a second guess about that individual, give them my number. And let's see. Because I am very famous for unveiling some things to some people. I am known for making surprises happen for some people. But the beautiful thing about it is that at the end of the day, we hug. And people change their lives and they improve. You know, so it's never too late and it's never too early. Because there's no such thing as an incurable disease or condition. Only incurable people. So call and make your appointment.
Absolutely. 914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. I honestly believe everyone can change, but they just have to. A lot of people just need the help.
Just need the help.
They need the information, the teaching, the education, and you know you could make that change because. Far me I come from, you know. I can't speak for myself, you know. Far me I come from, you know.
Pata, these people don't realize. If they only knew, you know, sometimes some folks come here, come to see me, and I learn some things. Sometimes they have some local information too, you know, that I don't know, and. Some of them will probably remember right now. I'll go to my shelf and I'll pull my notebook down and I say, repeat that. And I write it down. You know? Right. Because I don't know everything and I will never get all the information. You know, we already know that a certain condition has over 350 cures. But the doctors only know about 3, which everybody knows that doesn't work.
Whoa.
You know? So there's just so much to know. Don't limit yourselves, folks. I know some of you love your doctor, and some people don't like to change, and sometimes it's because we are stubborn while we suffer.
True.
Be open and receptive, okay? Be eclectic. Embrace life, embrace the world, embrace information. Is that you go to church, and you hear the pastor preach. Remember, your pastor is a human being. And some people hold their pastors to very high esteem. Sometimes they make mistakes too. And what I'm trying to say is, if you go to church, not everything that you hear, you should totally believe. Some people misunderstand when something is said. Pastor give one story, and they believe that it's only that direction. I like to do my research. I like to look at other ways because one pastor can preach on one subject and another 100 can preach on the same subject and they all say something different.
Right.
But it all means the same. It's the same thing with your health. You have a lot of conditions, a lot of symptoms, and it's not just one condition that it may relate to.
Yeah.
Because conditions mimic conditions. And like the doctors say, they ease symptoms. They try to get the symptoms reduced. And I know there was also the subject I'm talking about today is going to be on condition of the scalp.
Really?
Yes, and I was
Like dandruff and all them something? I don't know what to say.
from advanced to minor.
Oh, okay.
And I heard the doctor was talking about how they treat that condition. And he said, if we give you this particular injection in the scalp, it can actually cause you to lose your eyesight over time. Yes. Retinopathy.
Wow.
So what he recommends is that you keep in touch with your eye doctor to make sure you go from time to time to get your eyes checked.
So from one problem to the next, right?
Yes. So the thing about it is that they're focusing on making you comfortable.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. So the fact that they are trying to make you comfortable with this kind of treatment, they're actually creating work for another doctor or another specialist.
Pass road donkey.
Yes, So it is well known that one of the major causes of kidney problem, although is too much drugs, one off. Too much medication or chemical in the system that puts stress on that wonderful
filter.
Yes, exactly. So it's good, folks, to do your homework and don't just sit back and relax and just accept everything you hear.
Right.
Don't accept everything you hear. I had to have a discussion with a young lady one time because she decided not to go to a certain church anymore because she didn't like something that she heard from the pastor. And I said, you're gonna judge the pastor, and you're gonna give up your opportunity of communicating with God just because he said one thing you didn't agree with. Don't you say that he's a human being too, and he's also in the process of learning? Since you know so much more, you need to be able to comb through what you want to receive and what you want to reject.
Right.
So, folks, and everything you hear, you must believe. And I always believe that you must listen and observe without judgment. Because sometimes the information may sound weird. It's like if you're going to be a part of a debate team, whatever your opposer or your opponent is going to be discussing, you should know those points too.
True.
Because you cannot come back.
Right.
You cannot argue a point if you don't know the story on the other side. You have to have options and be open to learn. It's in learning that we can make decisions as to what direction we should take. So, folks, remember this. There's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. You're either balanced or not. A body that is not balanced will suffer in so many different ways. And a healthy man has over 1,000 wishes, but a sick man has only one. And you all know what that is. My place here, my role here, is to help you all to stop the course of disease, which means that we specialize in prevention. We do not accept insurance, of course, because it's not about, when it comes to prevention, it's usually an holistic practitioners who does that. Your doctor deals with managing the disease and making you comfortable. So, of course, insurance is specifically geared towards that. So, if you love yourself enough, and you have to love yourself before you learn how to love others. If you can't love yourself, you can't love others because you won't understand what love is. And we're not talking about being selfish. If you love yourself, you will take care of yourself so that you can be better for others. If you're mean and dispirited, you can't give love. So remember, you have to take care of self. And if you don't know what's happening, then you're going to have a surprise. So many folks have come to me and they assume that they were doing all the things right. And when they see their blood, then they wonder, it must be a miracle. It must be a miracle. And I say, yes, it's possible. Miracles do happen. I believe totally in miracles. And oftentimes, the miracle brought you straight to me. And in so doing, it helps you to realize what you can do to make your body happier. Because we have to remember that this body houses the spirit. And when the spirit is unhappy, everybody around you feels it. So call and make an appointment. And when you make your appointment, and if you can't make it, please call the day before or 2 days prior or even a week before, because it can actually cause a problem if you just don't show up. And then we can't find someone to fill your slot. And then time wasted. And, you know, look here, folks. You have to respect appointment. Give advance notice if you can't come. We have no problem if you can't come. We understand if you can't come, if you make the appointment. But give advance notice so that someone else who need to come in can fill that slot. And it's not right that we have to call people the very same day to say, hey, Tom didn't come in, or Tom is not coming in 2 hours from now. Can you make it? No. Call a day before, because if we call and say, Tom will not make it tomorrow, can you make it tomorrow? And then person will say, I can take time from my job. I can always call out or something. But folks, you have to respect my time, and you have to give honor to the process. And I'll think about other people who could be filling in your slot when you can't make it.
There you go.
Because appointments don't come that easily. So call, make your appointment, 914-278-9394. And every appointment is a session. It's not a consultation. Consultation can't last 2 hours. So it is a session. We do analysis. Once you make the appointment, you give yourself 2 hours time, okay? So call 914-278-9394 and make use of me while I'm here.
There you go.
Make use of me, you know, because you just never know. I go with the tide too. Call and make your appointment.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Dr. Judith. Reach out, call, make your appointment, whatever you're suffering from. Give Dr. Judith a call. It's all about McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, 914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. Also, you can log on to their website, www.mclarenswellness.com. Again, mclarenswellness.com. And in the next segment, she'll be speaking about the scalp, all right? So make sure you don't go nowhere, all right? People, stick and stay with there all the way up until 4 p.m. Going to be speaking with Mr. Glenroy Walker inside the building in a few, but just want to remind you that we are sponsored and brought to you by the Money Center, all right? If you are out there and you're looking for those personal loans, those business loans, church loans, if you're looking for some extra funds, you want to make a big down payment and you don't have the money right now, reach out to the Money Center. They can definitely help you where that is concerned. The Money Center's number is 1-800-225-4409. Again, 1-800-225-4409. That's the number for the Money Center. They are a proud sponsor of the show right here. Like I said, if you're looking for those personal loans, those business loans, all right, call the Money Center. They also help to fix credit, all right? So if you know, say your credit not up to par, or you try, sort out that something there, and you need some help with that, give the Money Center a call, 1-800-225-4409, 1-800-225-4409. Coming down from the late, great Bob Marley.
Let's get together.
Don't forget, we are also sponsored and brought to you by TMC Capital Group. TMC Capital Group. You're Sulifata Diamond inside the building with Mr. Glenroy Walker from TMC Capital Group. This man has been spreading the word and helping as many people out there to prepare for retirement. He's been helping them to put their money which party to go work for them. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Yeah, work, and yeah, save and nothing with the savings, and it doesn't sit down the same as how you put it down. You know what I mean? Mr. Glenroy Walker is inside the building, and he has some great information on what you should be doing while you are saving. All right? Welcome to the airwaves, Mr. Walker.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
How is everything, sir?
Everything is good, you know.
Nice.
As somebody would say, it's a word that we used to use back in the days. I'm not sure if they're still using it. Everything is copacetic. And I'm not sure whether or not if that is English or Spanish.
Everything is copacetic.
Yeah. You ever heard that term before?
Yeah, man, I always hear it,
Okay.
man. I used to always tune into Earl Chin back in the days.
Oh.
And he used to always
So that's where we heard
that's where I heard it from.
Yeah,
I'm not
well.
saying that's where
well, I might be older than Earl Chin still. you know,
Really?
so-
The roots, man. Big up Mr. Earl Chin anyway.
yes. I think he's in town.
He is.
They having something today, something like that, and I heard he's in town. Yeah.
I just remember back in the days that was like, you know, when you first come to America, you didn't really have much view towards the Caribbean, and you
Yeah.
used to have a TV show.
Yeah, and there's a Earl Chin say. I did say that?
I don't remember that part. But remember, I used to always say everything copacetic.
Okay.
But how's everything going on, Mr.
Man,
Walker?
everything is good, man, and I just want to say business is going on all right, and the folks are taking heed to the information that we are giving out.
Nice.
Of course, you know, it could have been much better in terms of the amount of people that we know that are calling, the amount of people that are listening,
Right.
and all of that. But I mean, people are coming, people are calling, and now I realize that most of the folks nowadays are not calling to say, boy, I wonder if that is true.
Right.
Back
They're
in the
actually doing
early
what they need
days,
to. Right.
people are checking out the information.
Nice.
People are listening.
Nice.
Friends are telling friends and
Nice.
families.
Nice.
Young people are getting on board.
Nice.
And that's why we decide to commit Monday morning. I'm
Alright.
not sure, Father Diamond, if you are tuning in.
I've tuned in, sir.
Yes,
Yeah. I've tuned in.
Monday morning
Monday
is a very
morning.
special day, for, especially for those of you that are listening to us right now, ladies and gentlemen. Your children that are just graduated from college are in college, or even if them graduate a couple of years ago, you understand?
Right.
And they're at home not doing anything, or even if them have a 1 or 2 or 3 job, them follow your footstep. This is a business and career opportunity that is available that they can really, that will be able to help them to fulfill their dream and their destiny. They don't have to continue in the same footprint or footstep like their parents, going through the struggles in life and so forth. There are things that are available to make their lives easier, and that is to become an associate with our company. And ladies and gentlemen, our company pays really good. And of course, having a license in the financial industry, just imagine your young daughter, your young son, or your grandchildren can be a financial advisor, advising doctors, attorneys, politicians, businessmen and women where to put their money, what to do with their money. This is a big opportunity out there.
Right.
And we have a lot of young people that have been studying right now. Some of them pass their test.
Right.
Some of them get appointed. And I just want to say congratulations to all of the young people that are associated with our team. And whichever team they are associated with in the financial industry, and National Life Group, FMA, TMC, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, congratulations to all of them. And I know that there's a whole lot of them out there that are getting the information. We are sending them information, and we are waiting for them to come on board. We will teach them the business, Father Diamond. We will train them. We will help them to get licensed, and we will help them, give them take them out in there, in the world.
No, I don't mean to stop you, but if I'm a quote unquote young person tuning into the radio right now for the first time, can you explain a little bit more about the licensing that you're speaking about, and the consultation that they're doing with other people out there?
Okay. Because it's a highly regulated business. We are talking about the financial industry right now.
Okay.
The same institution that govern all Wall Street, or govern the commercial banks, the insurance company, all different investment company. So you have to have a license.
Okay.
Well, Wall Street people don't really need a license, you know.
Okay.
And that is one of the reasons why they can't promote and sell what we are talking about, the IUL Retirement Savings Program.
Okay.
So, but because it's a highly regulated business, normally most of us used to go to a classroom. But now the company make it or make a deal with one of those school online.
Okay.
And so now when you register with the company, it only 20 hours of study.
That's all
because only 20 hours of study. And some people finish it within 2 days. But majority of the people, I must let you know that they finish it within 2 weeks to 30 days.
Nice.
You get 30 days to actually before you have to renew it or it costs you more money. The cost to be a part of to get this license. So registration, classroom material, your test, and your state exam, all of that for Diamond is less than $200.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you spend less than $200 to do your for your classroom, your license, and all of that, and then when you come out, and you get appointed, when you come out, your first check
Can be like $2,000.
can be that's like one of the
The
smallest.
least amount.
Yes.
The least amount.
Well, you know what? All right. You know, but can you imagine if you open an account for a person, your mama or your dad, and you get a check for $3,000 at just $500 a month?
That's a great flip. That's what they call it nowadays.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
a great flip. Yeah.
That's you flip $200.
yeah. To
And
$3,000.
within 30 days, you make back a $3,000 on top of it.
Right.
So even if you deduct the $200, if you did borrow the $200 from your parents and you get them back, you have $2,800.
Yeah, man. Big profit.
And just imagine you are able to just one per week for the Diamond. Do you understand that you are in 6 figures already for the year?
See it there?
So that so when you hear we are talking about making a $5,000-$10,000 a month, you realize how easy it is. And I'm not saying it's gonna be like that for everybody.
Right.
But for majority of the people that really decide to take this thing serious, that's the kind of money that they can make. And I know that Hope mean and there's some people out there that is putting away. I have a young person that just got appointed and everything. And his first check for today, man. I mean, not his first check, his first appointment is roughly about $1,500 that person decide to put in.
Really?
Do you understand what that gonna be?
Wow. Big things. But here what I'm going to do right now, because I know there's a lot of young people out there that's tuned in. Not only young people, anybody out there that's tuned in right now and might be wondering, how can I be a part of this company? How can I get my license? How can I start to help people sign up with an IUL account? Let me give out a number right now for those who are out there and would like to be a part of it. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. One more time, 646-688-5554. We are speaking about being a part of this whole financial industry where you become your own boss.
Yes.
You work your own hours. And as simple as investing $200 into yourself, you can become a 6-figure earner.
6-figure earner.
You know what I mean?
And they can hear more about that tomorrow morning between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Absolutely.
We're gonna be having some guest folks in the house. Have your children or yourself tune in and listen to the young people segment.
Right here on 93.5.
Right here on 93.5.
9 to 10.
And on social media, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Or you can definitely call 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554 to get more information on how you can be a part of the team. Now, we're speaking about the IUL retirement savings program and what we're saying, the team, to be a part of that team, you need the licensing and on all these things. Now, what if your people are out there and would like to open an IUL account? How can they go about doing that?
And that is majority of the people.
Yeah, man, that's everybody.
Yeah, that is everybody.
Everybody should have an
And
IUL
here
account.
what happened. If there's no one out there that are listening to us right now that cannot put away a $10 a day.
Right.
Even if you do not have it right now, we can show you where you can get it from.
But by the way, let's say manners and respects to Miss Avril. I was tuned into her on Wednesday night. But,
Wednesday night,
She's in the
okay.
building today.
Yes, yes.
But go ahead. Yeah, sorry about
yeah.
that.
So everybody can put away $10 a day. And if you are not able to put away $10 a day, ladies and gentlemen, give us a call at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. If you want to open an account, whether it's 300, 400, 500 or whatever per month, I mean, and this account, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what you'll be getting. It's the IUL. You'll be getting a savings account with the IUL. You'll be getting living benefit, long-term care, and a life insurance with it. So I'm just going to go into detail a little about these different things that you'll be getting. And I want you guys to listen to us keenly. Okay, with this savings account, it's as if you had gone to the bank where Bank and Credit Union and SUSU and partners where I know 90% of our black people are Caribbean or ethnic
let's
people,
say Caribbean people.
have their money. You understand? With this account, you can get up to 15%, and that's what the IUL law is about. If they go on Google, they are going to see about up to 12%, about 12% max out.
Right.
Presently, I think it's about 10.5%.
Okay.
But it is better than everywhere else out there that you would put your money that is safe.
And that is the interest that you're gaining
Right.
while you are saving.
While you are savings. And your money is protected. Because that is one of the questions that I've been hearing every day. Is my money protected? Yes, your money is protected against. Tell them some of the things for the diamond that their money is protected
Well, let's start
against.
off with lawsuits. Let's start off with bankruptcy. Let's say divorce. Yeah, protected from that. Liens, judgments, IRS.
Even the good, bad IRS. And why is it protected from IRS?
Because it's actually a IRS
Approved.
approved
And
account.
it was approved by Congress under President Reagan back in the days when he was the president. So your money is protected, ladies and gentlemen.
But not only that is protected from those things, but your money, you can't lose it because
No.
of the floor that it comes with.
It have a floor. So IUL have 2 floors, different floors. So it could be 0. That means your money can't go below that. Or it could be 0.75% interest rate, depends on the company. Because we are not the only company that have IUL. But I must say that we are the only company that have living benefit, long-term care, savings account, and a life insurance in one package. If you go to other companies, you can get a savings account and a life insurance. And if you want long-term care, you have to buy it separate.
Okay.
Or some company just have regular life insurance, like term life, whole life, universal life, and then you can still get long-term care from them.
Right.
Just like how you can go to the hospital and get that. But here what happened? It is very expensive.
Right.
Very, very expensive, ladies and gentlemen. But by just you opening a small account for your retirement, and remember, as I said, it's for your retirement because I don't want some people to think that they can just open an account today and tomorrow them draw them checkbook out and take out back their money. But look here, if they have an emergency for the diamond, they have access to their money. And they do not have to pay penalty and our taxes when it's time for them to come take their money out. You do not have to touch your own money. You can borrow against it.
Right.
That means to say instead of you taking your money, if you have whatever amount you have in there, instead of you taking your money, you borrow the money from the company, from your insurance. So this is an insurance that you have access to. You can borrow money from it too.
No, the big question, when you borrow this money, are there fees? Are there penalties? What's the deal?
Okay, if you buy, because you are getting up up to 15% interest rate. The possibility there that when you borrow, you're going to be paying an interest rate maybe about 4%. But listen to this. That 4%, you're already making about a 10, 12, or maybe 15%. And look, you do not have to pay that money back while you are alive.
Okay.
What they will do, they will take it out of the insurance from your beneficiary. That means to say if you did have a $200,000 or $300,000, 500, and you did take a 50, whatever amount you take, they will deduct that from it after you pass away.
Right.
That's a win-win situation.
Right.
And don't talk about the free money part now, Father Diamond.
The free money.
Yeah,
part.
the free money. I have to call this free money because the company have 18 different trigger points, and we are not gonna be going into that today. If they need more information on that, they just call us and get more information about the free money part. That free money is a part of the living benefit.
Okay.
While you are alive, ladies and gentlemen, you have access to that money. You do not have to wait until you die. Like people that have term life policy, it's a death benefit. Whole life policy is a death benefit. Universal life policy is a death benefit. Anybody that have those policies out there, nobody benefits from that until you or whoever have it gonna pass away. With the IUL, Index Universal Life, you have access to your money in different ways. You have your savings account, and you have your living benefit, and the long-term care that is there if you reach old age or something happened to you that needs long-term care. The company send you money to take care of yourself while you're alive because the company have always been looking out for ways and means to pay people.
Right.
It's like earlier on, I was talking to a gentleman, and him said, boy, he was with a company. He took out an account for his mom, and his mom passed away. And his mom did not honor it.
Really?
They did not honor it, and the lady passed away.
Wow.
She passed away within 2 years. So with that company, they have something that you call I forget what is like. I forget.
You
yeah.
can't dead
You
2
can't
years.
die with it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh God. So our company have always been looking out for ways and means to pay out money because we are a mutual company. We are not a stock company, so we have always been looking out for ways and means to pay our people. That's our company.
Let me give out the number real quick because I know there's a lot of people probably driving in their cars or whatever the case may be. But listen, there's not, we can't go into everything on the radio. So the best thing for you to do is take down this number and give Mr. Walker and his team a call. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. One more time, 646-688-5554. I mean, it's about time we start to do something when it comes to retirement, when it comes to saving. And I mean, we're so used to, like Mr. Walker said, with the Susus, the partners, and the regular just are saving at the bank, and we're not gaining nothing from that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you sign up with an IUL account, they come with great benefits. The living benefit that it comes with, the protection that your money is actually protected in so many ways. The fact that you're gaining a 10 to 15% interest on the money that you're saving. And that is a great thing. Kind of makes sense you save and them use your money and make billions and billions and them just give back your same funds or them charge you a fee for keep the money or whatever the case may be. 10 to 15% interest on saving your money. And it's about time we start to be proactive when it comes to stuff like this. Stop sit down and lay and I say, boy, I'm in know and this, that. And at the end of the day, you're not doing anything. Start now. Start today. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. And don't be one of them person. The sorry if you cut if you take up your time, Mr. Walker. But you know the kind of people them I'm not really too get along with. The people them that just sit there and don't have the information and criticize.
And
they don't even pick up the phone and say, make me call and at least hear what I go on. Them just say no.
that them can even pass it on to their
That they
families,
are-
their friends, or their neighbors.
Are to themselves.
Are to
646 688 5554. Again, 646 688 5554. Call if you'd like to get more information on opening an IUL account and start saving today. Don't wait until when retirement reach or whatever the case may be. I said, John O Star,
I
look
wish
how
me
I work
didn't
so
know.
hard and look how I don't have nothing put on nothing. No, start from now. 646 688 5554. As you were saying, Mr. Walker?
Yes. Some of the people too that I cannot understand. And you see them every day, Fata Diamond. Them are wear them retirement and them foot and them handbag. You ever see them handbag and them
Couple
footwear?
thousands well.
And that's where their retirement. Some of them have it in them butt. Some of them have it in them tummy.
Right.
Some of them have it on them face.
Right.
And when them reach at certain age, all of them think they're gone, you know.
Gone, right.
Because them shoes they and them bag they can't
Volume
last so long.
gone.
What you call it? Them liposuction
Yeah.
and them bottom stuff that them put on just is a temporary thing.
Right.
You understand? Them belly stuff. Let me tell you something. People must know where to put their
Priorities.
money. Look, priority
Priorities.
is very important. Look here, do not, let me tell you something. You cannot, look, I'm not saying that you cannot fix up yourself. You must take care of yourself and you must wear expensive things. But invest your money.
Into
Put your
yourself,
money
right.
into the right place and then the profit from it. You can do your tummy tuck
Right.
and then you can do your bottom later on. Or you want to do your foot or you want to do your face, whatever you want to do.
Right,
But
right.
don't take you want little money and go out there and just wear it so. No, ladies and gentlemen, a full time for us to wake up. Because later on it'll go drop off.
There you go.
You understand? It just starts shrinking and you say, but wait, me could have this money invested
Right.
the right way. You understand?
Could have gained
It could have gained
15%.
15%. And now when it gain the 15%, no,
we can't say,
no,
yeah.
you can't put it on.
Right.
You understand? So look here, I real talk this.
True.
You understand? I know that we're doing these things every day and we are not putting our money at the right place. You understand? We need to put our money at the right place. Invest and save for your retirement in yourself. Be proactive. Stop procrastinate and stop put your money and spend your money at the wrong place.
One number them need 646 688 5554. Again, 646 688 5554. If you'd like to open an IUL account and prepare yourself for retirement or prepare yourself for that rainy day, 646 688 5554. One more time, 646 688 5554. And if you're out there and looking for some extra funds, some extra income, come be a part of the team. Go get your license. Help someone to sign up. Help someone to open an IUL account and get funds, get money from it. All you got to do is call the same number to get more information. 646 688 5554. Again, 646 688 5554. I know we got about 30 seconds, Mr. Walker. I'll allow you to close off.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, just stop procrastinate. Just take matters into your own hands. Give us a call at 646 688 5554 and open an IUL account. Have yourself a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll be back within another 30 minutes from now.
Definitely give them a call, 646 688 5554. Again, 646 688 5554. Fata Diamond saying farewell for now. Coming up next, Miss Avril will take over. All right, Tri-State area, stick and stay, don't go nowhere.
This one goes out to all my women, you know, my strong women. Wow. Yeah. Shorty. Yeah. This one goes out to all my women, you know, my strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman with a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Woke up this morning, I got up with a scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much good without a woman.
Give it up, give it up.
She cannot.
Give it up for a woman. That's exactly what the song is talking about. So we got to give it up for the women in the house, the men in the house. Good day, good day. We continue with the program where we left off, and we are here, and we're coming up with the health segment. Okay, so right now we're coming up, and at this moment we are going to take you from wealth into health, and until the doctor come on board, you're listening here to no other than the one and only Avril Francis. And coming up, we're going to be joined with the doctor, the holistic doctor, no other
This
than...
program is not designed to and does not provide medical advice. All contents and information available on or through this program are for general informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you heard on this program. McLaren's and or its affiliates are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.
So you just heard from Glenn Roy Walker, the doctor with money. But Glenn Roy's right there. No, boy, I'm telling you, when he go to church and he's dressed in his suit, he's very confused. And I don't know what it is. How can you be so confused when the doctor is in the building? Good afternoon, Dr. Judith.
Good day, everyone. Good day, Avril.
I don't know, boy. When you're ready to take it down and look all Africanish and culture-ish and everything-ish, you just can do your thing.
I don't know. I love ethnic clothing.
I
I
want-
can't deal with the white people. I'm closing up. Anyway.
What am I going to do with her? But listen, we're here, and I could only be here if I'm talking about money and health, because both of them go hand in hand. And this is my time of my life where I should be talking about health. And if I'm doing it, I got to bring it to you, my people. So joining me is Dr. McLaren from the Health and Wellness Program here at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. And let me tell you something, people. People are wondering, Avril, soon they're going to say, girl, you think you're all that. And I don't know, but they say you're known by the company you keep. So if I'm in the company of a doctor, a holistic doctor, shouldn't I be eating right and doing the right thing?
It should rub off.
It's rubbing off, even the hair. So, yeah. Most people are saying, I love the puff and I love that. So, it's all natural, people. And
Look good. Look good.
Judith, you're going to have your sister twist it up for me, So I'm going up to see her to get that twist up.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
All right. So we're here today, and we're talking about hair. And the doctor is talking about scalp condition. And that's important because I know for a fact that when we go to get our hair washed and taken care of, we so like when they massage the scalp and take care of the scalp. But a lot of times I'm wondering, what are we putting into our into our scalp? What's going through our pores? Sometimes I worry about the very grease I used to use and put in my head. So the doctor is going to tell me, am I doing the right thing? What do I need to do? And what's so important about our scalp? Because we used to take it for granted.
Yes, so it's interesting that we're going to talk about the scalp, and all you can think about is the beauty part. What's going on with that?
But you notice that's what we most focus on, the beauty, the outside appearance. But I'm going to let you take it down and we're going to talk some more about the scalp condition.
Yes, folks. You see, I wear locks, sister locks. And the thing about it, well, I've had my locks for 17 years. But it's interesting that although this is natural hair, we still have to take care of it. And although Avril was talking about the beautification part, it's a part of it because where's the saying that goes that your hair is your beauty? And you know, I had to speak about condition of the scalp today because a wonderful client of mine, she said to me, please talk about alopecia.
Oh, yeah, a skin condition.
In the
Yeah, and a lot of people have it, and some people are embarrassed about it.
Oh, I would be embarrassed too.
Okay, so instead of being embarrassed, we're going to talk about how we take care of that situation. And people, when you hear me talk about this holistic doctor right here, there's so much things that she treat and do and look forward to. And I always, boast about it, but I always say, if you're a diabetic out there, you would understand what I'm talking about when you have to prick yourself every day. But when she pricked myself just for 1 second, boop, and test my blood, all it took was that prick for her to tell me so much that was going on into my bloodstream. And I know the blood has a lot to do with a lot of stuff that's happening on the outside of our skin.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to let you tell me about the alopecia.
It seems to be getting very common lately. It's really getting very common. People are losing their hair. You have primary hair loss and you have secondary hair loss. So some of it comes from within, and then there are others that we brought upon ourselves. You know, like the fancy hairdos, the price we pay for fancy hairdos. Anyway, alopecia. This is a condition, and it's interesting. Until I looked into this, I didn't realize that there were so many variations. If you were to go deep in the sciences, you would realize that there's over 20 types. There are 20 different reactions that the skin or the scalp can give you that is relative to alopecia. And I'm not going to do the 20. I'm going to do the basics, okay?
They have to come in here. How are you going to treat people on social media in the car? We could only give them the information, but they got to get taken care of. So I want to hear about it because this is going a little deep now.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that alopecia, those who have it knows that they have it. Yeah, because if you see your hair falling out from different parts, you're going to get curious, right?
Okay.
And you're going to go to the dermatologist or you're going to go to your doctor and all that kind of stuff. But whether you go to the dermatologist or you go to the specialist or another doctor or your primary care doctor, it's usually the same thing because they all went to they got the same schooling.
Okay.
So it's going to be the same approach.
The same approach, but
Yeah,
the treatment
Yes,
is what we're
exactly.
talking about.
Exactly, the same kind of treatment. Oftentimes, they're the ones who diagnose it because they were trained to know these things based on symptoms and signs and so on. They worked hard to get all this information. You know, but as far as addressing the causes or addressing the way to really get rid of it for long term, they can't do very much. They'll give you injections, they'll give you medications, and they tell you these medication. It's when I listen to these people, when I listen to them talk, I'm not talking from my own opinion here. I'm talking because I've done my research and I've listened to lectures, doctors who talk about this, researchers and scientists and all those people, and they tell you that we can't tell you that you're gonna get better. We can say we can ease it and we can make it look better. But then once you stop taking medication, then it can become it can come right back.
And
Or
we're
it
talking
can-
about alopecia.
alopecia.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
And it can actually cause other conditions can crop up in the body, can pop up in the body. And they say this because that's what it is. Once you introduce drugs, drugs doesn't really fix the problem. It makes you comfortable. It eases the pain. And in some cases, the hair will grow back. Because there's some alopecia that actually cause pain. But let me go over the most common one. They call it alopecia areata. And that's what the doctors give it. And this is a patchy kind. And of course,
When you say the patchy kind, the ones that you hear
yes,
patchy,
hair loss. Yes.
Yeah, all over the place.
You ever see the foal them that
Yes.
fighting, the ones that fight and they pick out their hair and all that stuff, the feather.
Yeah.
Yes. So it can happen on the scalp as well as the body. So if you're someone who normally, you have some people and their skin look very, very smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They probably were hairy at one time. And then, not your kind of smooth.
Oh, okay. I was looking at, hey.
Not your kind of smooth.
Oh, okay.
People, because it give you a glossy look. It kind of look glossy in the skin because body hair could be eyebrow, eyelash. It could be pubic hair, arm hair. You know what I mean? Places where hair tend to grow. It can
Okay.
affect those places, and it's very, very common. And sometimes it will grow back for some people. It will grow back spontaneously, and then it will just disappear again. So the doctors are not really able to explain it, but they are aware of the condition. And then they have another one they call Areata universalis. That is the alopecia areata universalis. And from you hear the name universal, you know that it can be all over. And it's a rare form that affects the entire scalp and body with complete hair loss. Complete hair loss. And that can be sad. But that is a rare kind. And that it falls in the 1% range. So you can, lose all your hair on your head and hair everywhere else.
So that's when your body looks shiny and
Everything just very
you're wondering
smooth,
why
like-
you don't have no
yes.
hair on your skin.
Like a baby that just come from the womb.
Oh,
but
Lord,
no.
have
But
mercy.
most baby come with hair.
That's
sometimes
what I'm
from the
talking
womb.
about. But when you have it and lose it, then
Yes.
that's a whole. And a lot of people just think their skin just glowing. They don't understand.
Right.
And here, people, we're talking. If you just joined this program, we're talking about alopecia, and that's something I used to see a lot of people walking around with patchy, missing hair on the head, missing from different places. So if you're just joining this program and you're not aware what we're talking about, just study your skin. It's important. A lot of people, when we talk about skin, they don't understand that your scalp,
Yes, the skin.
the scalp is important. So go ahead, doctor, break it down and tell us, because I know some of what you're telling your listeners. Me, myself, I go home and I start looking all into my head.
But trust me, when you're losing your hair, you will know.
Oh, okay.
Some people it fall out in patches. Sometimes it's shedding. They take a shower or they just comb the hair and hair is everywhere. So when you're losing your hair, you don't even have to look for it so much. I remember my daughter when she was a baby, very, very young, and she started going to the real baby school, what they call them, school, the preschool.
Pre-K.
Preschool. And there was another little boy in the class, and they didn't know that he had ringworm.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I remember my daughter had these beautiful braids, and she went to school. I know you braid the hair, so you don't have to comb it every day. So when the time come for me to loosen her hair, and I loosened her, I said, wait, the hair start to fall. Well, I'm saying, what's going on here, my baby? The hair just start to fall. The
Okay.
braids was there, but then when I opened the braid, just smooth skin. I'm saying, oh my God, nice smooth patch. But that was ringworm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And ringworm have to be treated also.
it has to be treated. And I remember I had to get real mad with the doctor because she had it for months and they couldn't get rid of it. And then giving me all kind of topical shampoo and cream and all that kind of stuff.
But
and one day I
people-
went in
oh
there and I
my
put my
God.
hand on my hip and I said, look here.
You act like a big
You
woman.
gotta get, yeah.
You act like a big woman then.
Yeah, man, I act like a big woman coming to young,
Aye. So you went and grown.
I went on, I said, I'm going to have to find another doctor. You need to send me to a specialist. And he just gently turned around and he reached for a book on the shelf and he turned a few pages and then he wrote a prescription for some liquid for her to drink. I'm going to say, all this time, my child has been coming here. And it got to the stage where she got bumps. She had really big bumps, and I worried that she wasn't going to grow any hair at all because pure bumps take over her scalp. And then I had to get in there and get upset.
You had to go on like a big woman.
Yes.
For them to listen
For
to you.
them to listen to me. I said, this is obvious. It's in our bloodstream now.
Yeah.
And you have to do something about it. And he gave me the liquid. And that helped. That solved the problem.
That's come back to some of the things that you do here, is where you treat inside to reflect on the outside.
Right.
Because a lot of times we have skin problem and we run to dermatologists over and over,
Yes.
and we plaster it down and we put on all kind of stuff to hide the blemish and the different things, but we don't realize that sometimes it's in the blood, it's inside
Yes.
that need to be treated for the
Exactly.
outside to glow. So
Right.
people, some people now is calling me doctor, but they don't know my training that's going on.
Doctor mean teacher, you know.
That's it. So that's exactly what I'm here to do.
Yes.
And I'm saying to you, a lot of times I used to tell people, don't treat the outside. You got to take care of the inside. So we're here today, and Dr. McLaren is located at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. For those who are just tuning in, she's a holistic doctor, and you hear holistic, you get confused because you don't hear medical, but it's the field and direction she chose to go in to take care of a clientele. But you're not getting no different treatment. It's just in the holistic approach. But we are not telling you don't see your doctor. Don't find out what's going on with you. That's not what this program is all about. We're saying to come into the holistic approach, and let's go back to the cultural days of the like me, I'm so into the herbs now. It's all about herbs and everything now. So let me tell you something. Even shopping the other day, I was in your big store and I was picking up stuff by the bulk and I'm just going through and I'm going back in my phone looking for the picture I took of the fruits you gave me, the picture of the this, and it's just like I'm snacking. And Shirley Tripico now, we got to get back over there. I need one. So it become a thing where I cannot eat and enjoy sweet anymore.
Oh.
I'm just trying to eat, but I'm saying, why am I not able to finish the portion I used to finish anymore? Why am I not able to do this anymore? So it's just whatever you did and you give me.
But you have people, you have to understand that when the body, when the environment is changed, when the microbiome is changed, then the demand changes. So we know that the bacteria in our body, and yes, folks, we are more than 90% bacteria. We are more bacteria than we are human. When they speak and they tell the brain that I want the sugary stuff over there, your willpower breaks down. And that doesn't mean that bacteria is always bad. And people always mistake it for being bad. Bacteria is not always bad. Matter of fact, we have more good than there is. The only time we have a problem is when we cause situations to change and we create an imbalance in our body. So the bacteria changes because of what we invite into our system. And then they start to demand it. They like it. It's like when you have a young baby and you give the baby soda when the baby young, and you give them candy, and you give them all those things when they can't even chew. You give them all those things. So when them start to chew, all they want is candy and soda and all that stuff.
Because their body now is immune to it.
Exactly. So they want that because that's what their appetite, because the bacteria change in them system, and that's what it's demanding. Okay? So your microbiome, that's a major part of your system. So when you change it, and that's why you don't feel for the sugar anymore, because those things that was a part of your system that was demanding that, they are not there anymore, or they are diminished.
Even my porridge, I can't add too much sugar, but we ain't going there today. We are talking about alopecia in the hair.
Did we say
but
telephone number?
but in order for you to get treated and taken care of, people, you cannot just listen you got to give this number a call. Come on in, get tested, and don't wait for your hair to fall out. Give Dr. McLaren office a call at 914-278-9394. Again, the number is 914-278-9394. When you meet her on the street, don't go talking about your health condition and all your issues when she's out enjoying a good meal. We ask you to make an appointment and come in here and get your sit-down one-on-one time with her. Because when she's in the presence of you, you become like part of her family. Yes. This is what this office is all about. So people, the location is 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, and some people say, but I'm all the way in Florida, I'm all the way in the Virgin Islands, I'm not in New York. Give the office a call, and believe me, she will do a phone consultation, but you have to make an appointment for that, because it's not just 5 minutes, and sometimes she may have patient at the time that you want to speak with her. So give the number a call at 914-278-9394. There is so much here in this office that you have to experience for yourself. And as I said to you, get your blood checked. I didn't say go and prick your blood and get your blood drawn. I'm talking about the prick of your blood. That's all she do. And you don't have to come in here with your 50 vials of medication, your 20 bottles, your lot of herbs, and I take this. Don't worry about what you take. Just come on in and make an appointment, or call and make an appointment. The doctor is here. We're talking about skin condition people of the hair, the scalp. Don't take it for granted, because many of us are even concerned about some of the stuff we put it in our head, going through our pores.
And the thing about it is that I noticed that folks tend to focus on the physical. They focus on the topical, and they put all kind of potions and stuff they apply to the scalp, and they can't get better. And they wonder what's happening. But if you keep doing something over and over and it not working, they call that insanity. You're mad. But at the same time, you cannot treat certain conditions, or you cannot address certain conditions by the exterior part of your body. So your skin is not really your skin that is a problem, it's your inside that is a problem. Something is not connecting. And then back to the conditions. Then they have another kind, they call it rare scarring type. And this is where this disorder destroys the follicles. And if you know, the follicles is where the hair grows through. Those little holes.
Yeah.
That each strand comes through. When that gets inflamed, it can be miserable, real uncomfortable. And that when that scarring takes place, once it hits the follicles, according to all the years of experience or all the experts and the exposure, those people, they say that it is permanent hair loss, because it's like that whole thing get glossed over and it get very smooth, because now you have scar tissue because of the massive inflammation that is there. And that this has been linked with the immune system, so where you have the lymphocytes and the neutrophils and the granulocytes. These are different kinds of white blood cells that gets very busy in that area because something has disturbed the balance. And they're fighting. They're like phagocytes. They're fighting, trying to create a balance. But they lose the battle. You lose your hair. And because you haven't changed the internal microbiome, then you get the appearance of no growth. Because when you have scar tissue, imagine something growing through scar tissue. We all know what scar tissue look like. So the follicles close up. So don't wait for it to get to that point. When you start seeing things happening, don't wait. I remember I was watching a video some time ago with this doctor who specializes in transplanting of the hair. And this is a black female doctor in one of the other states. And she was interviewing one of her patients who has locks. But she lost so much hair, she had to actually do a surgery on her and transplanted hair to her. And she was talking about how it seems so natural, it seems so real. But the thing about it is that although she got the transplant, it doesn't solve the problem. You know, so there are ways to do it superficially. Why not look at the root? Why not balance the internal microbiome so that the body gets the nourishment it requires and get rid of the enemies that are coming in so that the body can do its job. And of course, there are other kinds of with this kind, they also say that it's not usually genetically connected. But you see, the thing about it is that when they're not certain, you don't want to believe every single thing you hear, and they make assumption. But they say that it's not genetic in some cases, so that means they can't tell which ones are
And which one not?
exactly.
And here many years ago, listen to me. You ever see some people will have this grease for that, this Vaseline for that, this grease for that? We buy all kind of hair growth, hair grease, hair this, because we figure our hair is falling out. We have thin hair. We have all this. We don't solve the problem. We don't solve the problem. I think that's the yes. we don't solve the problem
My bad.
because we don't take care of the underlying problem, and which is internal. So but some of us, we buy all the grease and all the most expensive thing to put in our hair, and you don't take care of the situation because what the doctor is talking about is an inside issue that affecting us on the outside.
Right.
You understand? So people, if you're just tuning into this program, you're in tune with Dr. McLaren at the Age and Wellness program here at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. The number again is 914-278-9394, 914-278-9394. People, I'm urging you, call, make an appointment. And don't be afraid to call me and speak to me one-on-one. I do that, okay? Give me a call. But give the number a call, 914-278-9394. The beautiful receptionist, the people here will speak to you. And don't call and say, I'm calling to speak to Dr. McLaren because I need to see her. No, you have to make an appointment and come in, because let me tell you something. Your appointment with her is like taking care of her baby. She want to make sure that you have that one-on-one sit-down talk. You understand her, she understand you. So people, whatever you're treating, whatever you're going through that you haven't got rid of in years, just come and get your blood prick. If you're diabetic, no matter what you're going through, hypertension, there's so much things that we can name that we go through in this one body, as Dr. McLaren called the house that we live in.
Right.
Give the number a call. Come and get tested. Come and find out what's going on inside that you're not aware of. Don't wait until you're falling apart and saying, oh, I thought it was hot flash. I was sweating all the time. I feel like I'm passing out. I feel dizzy and all these stuff that goes on with us. But we don't know what's going on in the inside that causing us to feel that way on the outside. This is the office to visit, 557 Main Street here in New Rochelle. And again, give the number a call, 914-278-9394. And I urge you to take your appointment serious, people. I've seen some cancellation where people can't come in last minute. But at this office, it's not a 5-minute visit. It's not a 10-minute visit. And so many clients have been on the waiting list saying, oh my goodness, can she see me quicker? Some people appointment is in September and they're saying, can she see me now? But you cancel out at the last minute, and that patient, that person, could have got the opportunity to come in and be seen if you had only called 2 days ahead or 1 day ahead and say, I'm not going to make it. So people, respect is all that needed in this world. It gets us a long way. Give Dr. McLaren office a number, a call at 914-278-9394, and share this program for someone else who is not aware of this program or Dr. McLaren.
And I believe this is we're going to have a part 2, because I didn't get to the men yet, and those women who have menopause and
Go ahead.
yes, so we have more things, and you know,
Yes.
because like I said before, it's over 20 different strains or different occurrences or indication of alopecia or scalp damage. So we're gonna have to have a part two because I need to.
You're gonna
address
have more than
them-
part two.
yeah, I need to address some more because the information is a lot.
Yes.
And I want to try to touch a little bit on each person.
Yes.
So that you can get an idea as to whether or not you're experiencing that condition.
Okay. So people, you hear that. So this is just the start of what's going on with our scalp condition. Alopecia is the name, but Dr. McLaren is going to bring you each and every time on this program more and more information that you need to take care of you and your loved ones. You're in tune with Dr. McLaren here on the Health and Wellness Program. And stay tuned. We're not going anywhere because we're coming back with the money talk. Get ready and stay tuned. All right? We're coming back at you.
There's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. A healthy man has 1,000 or more wishes, and a sick man has only one.
Whenever you see my
Thank you.
face, always a smile on the resting proud. Love is much more to life than just word. Love is much more than to say you love me. Call on me, brother. Love is. You better call on me, sister. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I tell you. I like how you say, Mr. Walker is in the building. And when he is, it's nothing like we talking health. He ready to talk wealth. But you know what? What can I do? That's what he does. That's what he does, and that's what we have to do. So we're going to turn this program over to the wealth. The wealth. It's all about TMC Capital Group and also about the National Life Group that you've been hearing about so much on this program. We're back. We're here in the studio to tell you more about it. And I know some people might say, but I thought I just heard Mr. Walker. It's not over. It's hard to get rid of Mr. Walker because he will talk from morning to night because he wants you to get it. So people, I'm urging you right now to listen to what I usually call you doctor, but today, in your suit that you're wearing, I don't know if I can say doctor. I'll just say, what do you want me to call you?
Well, today I don't even know. Let me see, what is this protein?
Wait, hold on, man. Me got to see what you're eating.
That look like it come from Dr. McLaren. So let me just put this to the side here. So.
Glenroy, you can't do that. You have to understand that when it comes to this kind of program where we're talking about health, you can't diss the program.
No, I said no, but this is not this. This is a protein builder. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon to you. Yes, you have been listening to Dr. McLaren from McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center, and their telephone number is 914-278-9394. Yes, you have listened to myself and Fata Diamond in the earlier segment. And of course, I'm in the studio again with Avril and Glenroy Walker, and we are here to talk about health, wealth, but it's more on the money side right now. And we are talking about where to put your money and how to get money. So this program is also sponsored by the Money Center. And for those people that look here,
I know you're rushing through. You've been on the program with Fata Diamond. You all talk about so much about money and repairing your life and the legal aspect of getting into the
right.
National Life group and all that. But Dr. McLaren just finished, and you seem to be saying, okay, this bar look like it belonged to the doctor. But Mr. Walker, if you want to stick around long enough to enjoy your money, you better eat right.
Well, I didn't say, when I said it belong, I mean that I get it from Dr. McLaren.
Okay, can I say, build. Boy, let me tell you
You know-
something.
you know,
May I-
see
you know,
how-
see, you know, see, listen to me. When I finish on this program, I am going to have one session with Dr. McLaren because lately, you're not just talking about money. You just going into some things all about you now because all of a sudden me see your jacket pin up. And normally when I notice something with you that you taught me, you know, because I watch you good. You see when men can't pin up them jacket, them are cute like them are open it up, you know. But lately now me see you just pin up your jacket and I thought you were tucking in your belly, but your belly gone.
Anytime you see man can't open them jacket, I can't pin up them back jacket, mean to say it too small or them belly big.
Lord. So at this thing you eat, well, listen to me. If at this Dr. McLaren I feed you, may I eat it too because
Well,
let me tell you something.
no problem.
All right, I want to pin up my jacket too. So we're here on the Money Talk Show here on WVIP 93.5 FM radio with Dr. Glenroy, the money talk man.
The
I'm
money
not gonna
doctor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the money man because
money doctor.
next thing they say you have load of money and you understand. So then I hear with you. So we're gonna talk real talk this afternoon, people. And you heard it from Fata Diamond earlier, and right now I'm here to listen again to Glenroy, the money talk. And I myself is learning as I go along, and changes are coming. Things are changing because you see, you even pin up your Jesus, me I tell you. Listen, we have to talk about this program. And it's very important that we do, okay, thanks. We're very important, that's good, that's good. You know, we have a man here, that's good, Mr. Walker. I mean, Lord, I tell you, you want them, you see, when I get slim down like you, and I could be on camera. But when I'm not slim like you, and me can't pin up. You see me have my jacket short, so I have nothing to pin up.
Well,
But all that goes on here in this office.
At least you have it across. Some people they can't go over them breasts. All of them things there, you know.
Well, listen, here at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, you can also come in and visit Mr. Glenroy Walker if you want to find out more about this program. He's in Suite 203. And you can come in and find out more about what he talking about. If you don't get enough information, if you Google the IUL and you want to learn more, you could give the number a call at 646-688-5554. The number is 646-688-5554. But you can also come in and sit down and speak to one of the experts who are here, who can tell you more about National Life Group, because some people hear about TMC Capital Group and they think TMC Capital Group is the Glenroy Walker business. No. Glenroy Walker is the man behind National Group right here, National Life Group here in New Rochelle. So we want you to understand that. And when I tell you go and Google it and lecture it, trust me, you need to do it because even myself, I have to read up so much to understand. But when you understand what has been going on for over 100 years, that this company, National Life Group, has been around, you are amazed to know that this was in our community and we wasn't told about it. So I'm going to let the money man talk to you about how you can invest your money, save for retirement, save for rainy days, save to enjoy life like Glenroy Walker, go on vacations, put his feet up, and even prepare to go on the cruise that is about to come up. So it's because of savings. It's about investing your money. And it don't take much, because I used to think you have to have a lot of money to join this and to save, and you need $500 and $600 No. If all you can do is 3, is 4, or 5 a month, do what you can do. But save and prepare yourself for the brighter future, because many of us are getting sick. Many of us are falling apart, and we have nothing to fall back on. And it's a shame. So this education I'm giving you, I'm giving to myself. So Dr. Glenroy, the Money Talk Show, is turned over to you right now, and we're going to talk about what this program has to offer.
Well, I just want to say, Congrats. While you guys were on the radio earlier, and I spoke to about 6 different persons, and I just want to say hello to a special big up to Mr. McCarthy, Mr. Campbell, and Mr. Stewart. And these are people that they just make up their mind right away. There's some people that when they hear about things, them wait another 2, 3, 4 years before they make up their mind.
Well, maybe Mr. McCarty didn't know I'm the one that answered the phone. You know, because you sound different on the air. And he
Yes,
sounded very serious
so-
when he called.
So this man he's blessed. He's blessed to have you and myself talking to him in one day. That means to say this gentleman is gonna make some serious money.
More than me.
More than
More than me.
well, I have nothing to say about
Don't
that.
say a thing about that.
Yeah. So as I was saying earlier, and ladies and gentlemen, just before I go into the program is sponsored by McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center. You guys have been hearing that so much, and we have to keep stressing it because for you to enjoy the money that I'm about to talk to you guys about, and for those of you that are in the business and those of you that have account, you have to have good health, and this is very serious. Most of my clients, most of my associates, they already either been here already or they have made appointment to come here. And some of them, I put them on the emergency list.
And so some of them don't make it because
Yeah.
you had patients where pass on before they get
Oh
to
my
come in
God!
here.
And some of them
Yeah.
that I'd put on the list passed on before.
Or
And
get
that's-
hurt.
And I got hurt, and some of them are not even able to qualify. So, ladies and gentlemen, make a while the sun shine. We are just across the bridge, away the Whitestone Bridge, the
Charles Neck Bridge, or the
15
95.
15 minutes away from you guys, 20 minutes. So it's very important for you guys to call. And by the way, you can open your account online. You can just call us. We just need just a few
Information.
pieces of information, your name, your address, just few things.
Just a few-
You
just a-
understand?
just a few questions.
Right, few questions. So that's it. And then, of course, if you guys are looking for some personal loan, business loan, or have your credit taken care of, the number to call the Money Center is 1-800-225-4409. The summer is about to be over, but some of you still need AC. Some of your business place really need AC because the time hot and we come inside and we can't stay too long. Get a AC, call them and get some money and buy a AC. And the winter come already.
They're going to need heat.
They need heat. You want good heat in your place, call them. You need whatever you need, call them at
Renovation.
1-800.
Renovation.
Renovation. That's the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, call 1-800-225-4409. And of course, this program is sponsored by TMC Capital Group. And Abel was expressing earlier that this, you see, when you're part of National Life Group, you get the opportunity
To be your own
to
boss.
be your own boss. So my company right now is TMC Capital Group. So when we tell you to go on tmccapitalgroup.com, we make sure we have enough information because here what happened. If somebody had a website like this even 5 years ago, we might not have been on the radio
Standing
talking
up here
to you
talking
right
on
now.
a Sunday, we'll be home
We'll
eating.
be home eating whatever we eat on Sundays. So ladies and gentlemen, when you see we take time out to be on the radio, to tell you we are here Monday, we are here Sunday.
Sunday. It starts for you on Sunday.
Okay, it starts for some on Saturdays and some Monday.
Yeah, so
All right.
Sunday you start.
My week starts Sundays.
2 to 4 p.m.
2 to 4 p.m. we are on the radio. Monday morning
9 a.m.
to 10. And especially for those of you that are listening right now, have your children, whether they are in college, whether they graduated from college, or if they are at home.
Or come out of
wherever-
high school.
Huh?
They're 18, 19 years old.
Yes,
Yeah.
congratulations to those that got their license, those 18, 19-year-old young ladies and men that got their license during the course of the past couple of weeks.
And tomorrow morning.
And tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, my
please
goodness.
have your children tune in, or you yourself tune in, or if you have any one of those young people sitting around your house,
Not working.
not working, this is an opportunity for them to start a career. Can you imagine your children, while they are in college, they are making money helping you, making money to pay for their own school fee,
Tuition,
making
yeah.
money pay for their books or their boarding, and don't have to be stressing you. This is an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot afford to give up. Pass it on to your children. You understand? Because most of them don't listen to this station, 93.5. So if them don't listen, if them listen, what?
No, it's not where they listen. Maybe the parents are listening. Maybe the fathers are listening. The
Yes.
grandparents are listening.
Right.
But encourage your children
To listen.
with you so they
Right.
could understand what Monday morning program is all about. It's about them. It's about
Yes,
the young
it's about
people.
them, yes.
We are raising up young people to do what Mr. Walker is doing to make some of the money Mr. Walker is making. Mr. Walker can't do it all by himself. Okay, and the young people that is coming in here is young people that their parents took into consideration and got them involved. Now they're coming on this show to tell you how excited they are to just be out there doing it. And when we say out there, they're not running the street doing it. They can sit right here in the office and do this. They can sit in the very home and get it done. Listen, it's nothing like being your own boss and can answer your phone from anywhere in the world and tell people about how you're making money and how they too can do it. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we'll be right here talking to the young people, or, we're going to have that special young person coming in who is just so excited about taking the bold step to get involved with National Life Group. We don't want to say TMC Capital Group because you might misunderstood
Right,
and
right.
think that they're working for Mr. Walker.
No.
This is about National Life Group.
Same company that I work for too.
Yeah, and when you said you can't say work on Mr. Walker because may I tell you, you talk about people with 10 jobs. You don't have 10 jobs, you have one, but your job come look like you have 50 jobs. How busy you stay.
It's hard, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's hard, but listen.
I just coming out of Pennsylvania, actually
And he
this
went
morning,
church.
and came to church and on the radio now. And look, before the week finished, I'm in another state talking about the business.
And I'm sending you on vacation. So guess what? Listen to me. It is something else, So I'm sending him on vacation to put his feet up, and he could sit there and write up whatever he has to do. But sometimes you can't work hard and don't play hard.
Yes.
You understand? You have to do that. You need time out. It's therapy.
Yes.
You understand? And without that, you cannot be on this program encouraging other people to take care of themselves. So people, today, we're here to talk more about National Life Group and what they have to offer. And I'm going to allow Mr. Walker to break it down for you, what you get out of what you're investing in.
Or what you are saving in.
What you're saving in.
Right, because when you invest, ladies and gentlemen, you stand the chance to lose your money. Most investment you can lose, but when you hear about savings, we have a savings program. We call it IUL Retirement Savings Program. Your money is safe. You cannot lose your money at no time, and you get up to 15% on your savings account. Your money is protected against bankruptcy, judgment, lawsuit. It's protected against divorce. It is protected against IRS. It is protected against everything that would normally affect your money. And when you're ready for your money, you do not have to worry about borrowing your money. You don't have to worry about paying back pay penalty or what you call it, taxes. Your money is your money. Anywhere that you put your money and you have to pay to keep your money there while they invest their money. You have to pay penalty to take out your money. You have to pay taxes on your own money. That don't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. And this company, ladies and gentlemen, that we represent, that we are associated with, you understand? That give you the opportunity for you to become your own boss. Is a 170-year-old company, 170. So this is not a fly-by-night company, or them Ponzi scheme company, or them pyramid company. It's not like that. You understand? So I want you guys not to get it twisted. This company is older than most of your great-great-grandparents.
Been around.
170 here now. But at the same time, look on it. Normally, things that are good, you never normally hear about it, especially when you're in the Caribbean, from the Caribbean or African American
And based,
community.
and based on what we listen to,
And
the
based on
program we listen
right,
to.
and the books
because
that we read.
That's it, because sometimes some program is only on other programs or
Yes,
station that
we
you
have
hear
to
about it.
broaden our horizons, ladies and gentlemen.
But why is it when it's when it's we talking to our people, it become like, yeah, right?
I am so glad that you touch on that, because I think there's about one or two persons that I heard call at one time, and they were saying, how come the man the radio talking like that? You don't know what I'm trying to say. My broken English and my accent. Listen to this now. When the Jews come there, have the Jews ever tried to change his accent or the way him talk? Have the Caucasian ever tried to do that? Have the Chinese or the Asian or the Indian, I mean, them all Asian, but seeing that them call everybody Mr. Chin and Miss Chin, have they ever tried to change your accent to please you? So if you don't want to hear the way that I talk, this is coming out of Jamaica, Clarendon, Lodge Green. Is real talk this. And I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. And the thing that we're talking about, it don't have any accent and it don't have any color. It's money. And we are here.
It have color.
You have color.
Money no green.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
no,
it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm talking
I
about
know.
the black and the white.
Yes.
understand?
But the green dollars we're
Okay.
talking about here
It's
in this
the same
program.
color it have in every different language and every different ethnic group. You understand? So look, all that we are here to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to encourage you how to open an IUL and to better prepare for your retirement. And that's what the IUL retirement savings account is about. You open an IUL for about 7 to 10 years, and your life will never be the same. And this is what it comes with. It comes with a savings account, as I was saying before, that give you up to 15% on your money. It comes with living benefit, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I call free money.
Break that down for me.
We don't have the time.
No, but what, no, just
When
a little
they
hint.
call,
When they say
look,
living benefit.
we are the only company that, by the way, living benefit, and I want you guys to go and check that out. It was in existence, came into existence since 1937. 1937, that longer than some of grandparents and grandmother. Grandfather too. All right,
Yeah.
so look, living benefit. That means you said something is 18 different categories that you can have access to this money. And some of them mean that you could be just going down the step or going down the road
And
or
hurt
right in the
yourself.
comfort of your home.
Or driving.
Or driving. You know how many persons are some of you that do CNA, HHA, pulling your clients or your patient, whatever you call them. And I've seen a lot of them during the course of this week. And that is one of the reasons why I'm just breaking it to this good news to you guys. You'll be getting more information. TMC Consulting Hotline is coming on board very soon. And for people that have different situations and challenges out there, we are creating a hotline department that you guys can call us and whatever challenges that you guys are having out there, we can be able to help you to deal with it. Because since I've been on the radio, I've come across people that have so many different challenges. Some things happen to people and them don't know who to call, where to go, what to do. So we are creating a hotline for them to help them, because we at TMC Capital Group, we cater for the whole man. Just like how the church supposed to cater for the whole man, the spiritual and the physical. You understand? So with this, ladies and gentlemen, you need to give us a call at 646-688-5554 to hear more information about the living benefit. It also comes with long-term care.
Yes, that we all going to need eventually. if we are around.
Everybody, if you live long enough, you're going to need long-term care.
And break this down, because a lot of people hear you say you're going to need long-term care, and they took it for granted, like, well, I'm working, so I have Social Security and I have this. But listen, half of us, we know that when we retire on Social Security, it's not enough to take care of us. Half of us, even just medication alone, if you have someone old or you know somebody who is a senior, find out from them how much they're paying just for medical insurance from the retirement savings account, which is Social Security. People, take this information, change your life, and be able to live even after retirement without struggling so much. This information is important.
In the comfort of their home.
Yes.
And all of those folks that are doing the CNA and the HHA, some of them have been giving quality care to these people. It's program, these people have, ladies and gentlemen, them have the living benefit and them have the long-term care. You do not have to wait until you die. Like people that have there was death benefit, like term insurance, whole life policy and universal life. With this index universal life, you have access to your money while you are alive. You have access to your savings account that give you up to 15%. You have access to your living benefit and your long-term care while you are alive. And look, if you have money there and it comes the time when you want some money to borrow, you do not have to use your own money. You can borrow it from the insurance that this company give you as a brother also.
Wow.
And if you die, money goes to your beneficiary. So look, it's a win-win situation.
They need to understand. And
No,
people,
this is crazy. Back in the days, insurance, you have to die first before anybody benefit.
but then I have a confusion in my head now. Why should I have to die for somebody to enjoy my
That
money?
don't make no sense.
No,
and you work
no.
2-3 jobs.
I want to enjoy my money now.
That's what I'm telling our
Especially when your
people.
kids them done grown.
You understand?
Oh, listen, the number here to call is 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. And if you're driving and you're on the highway and you're on Boston Road, come straight into New Rochelle. 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, and someone will sit and go over this information. But just pick up the phone, or you can just Google IUL and tell them what IUL stands for, Mr. Walker.
Index Universal Life. And also on that same show, if you Google, just imagine you. This is the first time most of you that listen to me right now, because I know there's a lot of new persons that are listening right now, about this thing that they call $1 Million Baby. Can you imagine if you have a child between 1 month to 18 years? You can, and by the way, there's restriction in New York. I just want you guys to be clear. If you are in any other state in this country, and you can be able to open $1 million baby account, that means to say a child between the age of 1 month to 18 years, you open an account for that child for 14 years. With $100 a month, that child will automatically become a millionaire within his or her lifetime. This is crazy, ladies, and we have this information for you. If you have a lot of money and you want to put away some big money, lump sum money, right now, it doesn't matter what state you are in, and you open an account, you will be able to get between 5% to 12% bonus on your money the same day that you open that account. Nowhere else you can find it like that, ladies and gentlemen.
They can find it right here by calling 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554. You're talking to the Money Talk Show with
Yes.
Glenroy Walker right here on 93.5 FM radio. People, we cannot say and give you all the information that you need, but we urge you to give the number a call and someone will go over it with you. It's always a pleasure being here with you. This is Avril and Glenroy taking you right into your future.
Ciao.
Your tenderness, I can't resist you. Miss you, baby. Miss you. Call me names. Miss you, baby. Miss you, 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 miss you. Miss you, 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 miss you. Hello, baby, can you come over? Ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na. Girl, baby, oh baby, talk about love.